Why do you have to go back to the city tonight?
No, I got an EPA meeting in the morning. I gotta get my note.
I want you to stay.
No, Val, I gotta go. Val, you always do this. I gotta go.
I couldn't do this without you, Diane.
Do what? Put on this gorgeous dress and live out the fairy tale?
No. Make this choice. Am I crazy?
No, I'm the one who's crazy for being alone. You go, my girl. I have faith in no man, but I do have faith in you. Thanks. Just do me a favor. Look me in the eyes one last time and tell me that you're sure.
I'm sure I love Paul and that I can be a good wife to him. And I'm sure I'm leaving you in our gallery with 3 showings while I'm off in the Cayman Islands drinking margaritas and consummating my marriage.
3 showings that you arranged. All I have to do is appear in my slinky dress and look smashing, sipping white wine. Can't believe you're getting married.
All I have to do is walk down that aisle and say, I do.
Paul, do you take Lisa as your lawful wife to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish until death do you part?
I do.
Lisa, do you take Paul as your lawful husband to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish until death do you part?
I do.
I take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I don't know what I did to deserve you, but I'm gonna earn it every day for the rest of my life.
All right, here it comes. Ready?
Mr. Wilder?
Yes, what is this?
Special Agent Selena Munoz, FBI.
What's going on?
If you had any plans for this evening, I suggest you cancel them now.
What are you talking about? We're going on our honeymoon.
Yeah, we have a warrant for your arrest.
What?
I'm not going anywhere with you. This is my wedding day!
Back off! Just back off! You'll be charged with obstruction.
Paul, what's going
Come on, Mr. Wilder, you're coming with us.
Paul, what's happening?
Don't make this any harder than it needs to be.
Tell me what I'm being charged with.
Embezzlement, wire fraud, among other
You have
counts.
to have the wrong person. This has to be a mistake. Oh, Diane, what's going on? Whoa!
Paul, what the hell is going on?
They're gonna claim that some money has gone missing.
Is this the same money the FBI questioned you about last month?
It's complicated, Lisa.
Yeah, it's complicated.
I didn't tell you because you were stressed yourself. You were busy with the opening of the gallery and with the wedding, and I didn't want to burden you.
Burden me?
Well, I thought it would go away.
Paul, what do you know about this?
Lisa.
Why don't you tell me now? You lied to me.
Mrs. Wilder, if you'll excuse us. Allow me to introduce myself, Mr. Wilder. I'm Frances Bracken, Assistant U.S. Attorney.
I want you to tell me what these charges are against me.
You were partners with Clayton Darwin and Valerie Ross in Fish and Recycling.
Yeah, Clayton and Valerie and I started the company together.
Ms. Ross was shot to death just as the FBI were to interview her about certain questionable transactions at Fishin'.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Now, more than $10 million in investor funds have gone missing from your company, and your signature appears on slips transferring that money to the Cayman Islands.
That's impossible.
Shame on you, Ms. Bracken. Speaking to my client without the presence of counsel.
Oh, don't get your panties in a bunch, Wilcox. Nothing improper about defining the charges. Now, there's very convincing evidence against you, but I'm going to make you a one-time offer. You have a window here to cut yourself a deal.
Are you suggesting a plea?
If he's willing to implicate others. We've traced the missing money to the Cayman Islands. It disappeared from there. We want to find them.
I have no involvement in any of this. This is absurd.
Last chance. If you cooperate, we'll recommend low-end sentencing. If not, we'll do it the hard way.
The charges are weak, Francis, and my client won't be saying anything further at this point.
Your decision, which means I'll see you in court.
This is a nightmare, Richard. You gotta get me out of this.
Lisa?
What's happening?
Well, it's federal charges. If bail is granted, it's going to be steep.
Well, the down payment on the house took all the available cash we had.
Paul, I could care less about a house. But I want you to just look at me in the eyes right now and tell me the truth. Did you have anything to do with this?
Lisa, I swear to you, I am innocent.
You get him bail, and I'll take care of the rest.
Yes, I'll have your son's files posted with the courthouse first thing in the morning. Yeah. You're welcome. No, not necessary, Mrs. Marquez. No, I love enchiladas. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Marty McCauley.
Oh, my late husband. I haven't had the heart to change the ad. I'm Max.
I need to post a bail.
Paul Wilder, your husband?
Mm-hmm.
This ain't small change. What'd he do?
It's irrelevant. He's innocent.
They all are. How long you been married?
How long you been widowed?
Coffee?
Thank you.
You own any property?
We just bought a substantial house.
I can arrange bond, but you'll have to put up your house for collateral in case your hubby decides to skip bail.
Oh, he won't. I told you he's innocent. He has nothing to run from.
Wheels of justice can crush you sometimes. I got a friend doing time at Joliet. I know he's innocent. He had an alibi for the crime.
What happened?
Inept attorney and a judge who should have been in a home instead of on the bench. Door swings both ways. The guilty sometimes walk and the innocent do time.
It's encouraging.
With respect, how long you known this guy?
12 months before we were married.
Love's a splendid thing.
I'm not sure if you're mocking me. I don't know you. But I do know my husband, and I believe him.
You want to know what I think? Love is blind. Second, you never know the stripes of any male till he's cornered and desperate.
I was set up.
Who would do that?
That's all I can tell you.
Does Does it have anything to do with Valerie's murder?
God, now you're interrogating me.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sense of all this.
I'm sorry. I'm just tired of being asked questions that I don't know the answers to. Turn right here.
Where are we going?
To find some.
Paul, are you sure you don't want to just wait till the morning?
There'll be
for this?
staff here tomorrow. I need to see if somebody's been into my computer files.
What's wrong?
They must have changed the codes. Hey! I'm Paul Wilder. I need to get into my office. I'm Paul Wilder. I need to get into my office. Hey! 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 Did you see him come to the jail or ask if he could help?
Sent your attorney?
He sent the company's attorney. Hey, buddy. Aren't you going to invite us in?
Not that I'm not glad you made bail, but do you know what time it is?
Diane.
Lisa, I've been meaning to call you.
How come the codes were changed at the office, Clayton?
Security?
Which you neglected to tell me, and the armed guards?
I changed them as a precaution because of the bad publicity surrounding your indictment.
All right, which means that you have no desire to be dragged through the mud with me.
Oh, okay, fine. Yes, I am covering my own ass because somebody has to keep the company functioning, Paul.
Thanks for the support, pal.
What is going on here? You guys are best friends. What's happening?
I am as much in the dark about what happened as you are. Look, Paul, we have a lot at stake here. I am just trying to protect our interests.
Oh, is that all? All right, well, we'll see you at the office at 8 o'clock in the morning. We got to talk about this.
Ooh, I don't think that would be a good idea.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're running around like a loose cannon while we're trying to promote a new infusion of investor funds, Paul. All right, you're on paid leave until you get your legal problems resolved.
Son of a bitch.
Paul, please. Forget it. Let's go. Let's go.
The noisy garbage truck trundling up and down city streets may soon go the way of the dinosaur if one local company has its way. That's right, Fission Recycle has patented a revolutionary green way to dispose of and reuse our city's household waste.
Plastics, biodegradable, even toxic components can be separated in one easy process and then expelled as raw material that can then be recycled.
With me are the co-CEOs of Fission, Paul Wilder, Valerie Ross, and Clayton Darwin. So how long will it be before your system is actually up and running?
Well, phase 1 is set to go online with the capacity to accommodate 200 test homes.
What else don't I know
After
about
that,
Valerie?
Phase 2 for 10,000 homes.
Look, the savings in tax dollars, the benefits to society will be enormous.
We had an affair.
There will be no further need for landfills or garbage trucks.
We'll be turning
We all have secrets, Lisa.
Please don't shut me out. I love you.
After Valerie died, it was a nightmare for me. That's when everything started to go wrong.
What can I do to help you? What can I do?
FBI, is Mr. Wilder here?
Yes. What is this about?
May we come in? Mr. Wilder, we have a warrant to charge you with the murder of Valerie Ross.
We've already been through this. There's no evidence that
Photos were discovered of you with Miss Ross at the lake prior to her death. And a gun was found near the cabin where you stayed. A gun registered to you, Mr. Wilder. You're under arrest.
I told you there's no reason for you to come in. I can handle things till you're out from under the trial.
I'm fine, thanks. Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers. How's Paul?
He's great, thank you. He's alone right now in a jail cell, wondering why his best friend hasn't bothered to call him, let alone visit.
Lisa, Clay's in his own bad place. If the roles were reversed...
No, if the roles were reversed, Paul would never treat anyone the way he's being treated.
After Paul acted so crazy? Clay's felt uneasy around him.
Yeah, Paul's the one acting crazy.
Lisa.
On my wedding day, Diane, were you unsure of me because of me? Or were you unsure of Paul because you knew something that you couldn't tell me?
Lisa, I honestly have no idea what's going on. I don't even have faith in my own choices in love. Believe me, there is absolutely no reason I would be judging you on yours. Just have a seat. It's just that for someone who has always been so cautious with your life since the situation with your father, I'm sorry, I shouldn't even bring that up.
No, that's okay.
I just didn't want you to get hurt, Lise. I didn't want you rushing into a marriage when there was no need to. But seriously, what do I know about marriage or trust? I trust you, and I love you. And I'm so sorry that this is happening.
Paul thinks that someone set him up. And I think Clayton knows more than he's admitted to. Do you?
I know nothing about Clayton's business. To be honest, I don't know what I know. I don't know why love starts or why it ends. Or why it only feels real when it's a mess.
Is he hurting you?
No. No, it's not about that. It's you that I'm worried about. Look, I thought about what you said before, about the gallery. If I can get the money, do you want to sell me your half of the gallery?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's, yeah, no, that's good. I mean, I probably lost the house already, so I need the money for Paul's legal fees.
I hate that it's come to this. Come here.
It's just a gallery. All right, I'm sorry. This is all I can come up with.
We'll revisit the rest of the bill after the trial.
Thank you. Richard, can I just get something straight just in my own mind? You're Paul's attorney and Clayton's, and you also represent the company.
If you have any concerns, any whatsoever, Paul is free to seek other representation at any time.
We're about to go to trial.
Well, I want you to be satisfied.
Richard, this isn't about me being satisfied. It's about Paul being exonerated.
Well, murder one didn't help. They have his DNA.
Well, he admitted to being with Valerie Ross before she was murdered.
After first denying it. And then the photos turned up and Paul's gun.
Now you're sounding like the prosecutor. Richard, we're counting on you.
Well, I've been known to pull the occasional rabbit out of a hat.
What's your plan to pull a rabbit out of a hat?
I'll defend Paul vigorously, Lisa, but there are no guarantees.
Mrs. Yates, you were assistant to Chief Financial Officer at Vision, Valerie Ross. Isn't it odd that you didn't have access to the accounts in question?
When Mr. Wilder and his partners started the company, it was small, but we grew so fast.
So only Mr. Wilder had access to the accounts the money disappeared from?
A resolution was passed changing that, but the older accounts hadn't yet conformed to the new rules.
Thank you. Mr. Darwin, who were the investors at Vision Recycle?
Some were retirees looking to expand their savings. They were also institutional investors and corporate capital.
So once the funds you raised were deposited, who had access to them?
Besides myself, Valerie Ross and Paul Wilder.
Were you aware that Mr. Wilder's signature appears on transfers moving a total of $10,200,000 to 5 newly activated accounts in the Cayman Islands?
No, not until charges were filed against him. We trusted each other.
A trust betrayed by Mr. Wilder. Is that correct, Mr. Darwin?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Thank you. So you deny that these are your signatures authorizing transfers to offshore banks?
I didn't sign any transfer documents.
3 handwriting experts have testified that each of these signatures is yours, Mr. Wilder.
Signatures can be forged.
Oh, so you're an expert on handwriting analysis now.
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Could you please identify which of these signatures you believe to be forgeries?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that one.
This one.
Yeah, that doesn't look right.
Oh, Mr. Wilder, this signature was taken from your driver's license. Nothing further, Your Honor.
So maybe you shouldn't have taken the stand.
I wanted to, Lisa. I have nothing to hide. The prosecutor's twisting my words.
Of course she's twisting your words, Paul. That's what a prosecutor does. Are you ready for her to ask you every detail about your relationship with Valerie Ross?
Is that a legal question from you, Lisa, or a personal inquiry?
Paul, I am not your enemy. I'm the only one who still believes in you. And that's the only thing keeping me going right now.
In this report, the city recommends not moving forward with Fission's Phase 2 due to environmental concerns. Were you aware of this document, Mr. Wilder?
Yes, but once Phase 1 was successful, that report would have no merit. We would have proven the system.
So if Phase 2 were to not go ahead, what would happen to Fission?
We would have had to return our money to the investors.
And then what?
We'd lose our patents. We all would have been personally wiped out.
Well, there's your motive, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Wilder decided to take the sure thing, $10 million that was entrusted to him, rather than face the looming failure of his company.
I didn't steal a dime from anybody.
Mr. Wilder, did you embezzle one single penny from Fission Recycle?
No, I did not.
Did you transfer monies into accounts from the Cayman Islands or anywhere else?
No, never.
Thank you.
On the first count of defrauding investors, the jury finds the defendant guilty. On the second count of embezzling money for personal gain, the jury finds the defendant guilty. On the third count of wire fraud, the jury finds the defendant guilty.
Mr. Wilder, when Valerie Ross discovered you were looting company funds, did you lure her to an isolated cabin for the purpose of murdering her?
Objection. Overruled. Answer the question, Mr. Wilder.
No, I did not.
You lured Valerie Ross there to shut her up and stop her from meeting with the FBI.
That is not true.
But your DNA was left behind.
I've already admitted to being with Valerie that night.
Didn't you first deny being at that location with Ms. Ross?
Yes. I wasn't thinking clearly.
Really? Time-dated photos taken by fishermen show you were there within an hour of the estimated time of her murder, and that your gun was found buried near the cabin.
That gun went missing from my office. It was stolen.
By whom?
Well, I have no idea. It's an office. People come in and out.
Ballistics confirms it was the murder weapon. It had your fingerprints on it.
Of course it had my fingerprints on it. It was my gun.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Tell me, how do you explain your gun being found at the scene of a homicide?
I can't.
You can't, and neither can the prosecution.
After that gun went missing, I never saw it again.
Mr. Wilder, Did you shoot and kill Valerie Ross?
No, I did not.
Has the jury reached its verdict? On the count of murder in the first degree, the jury finds the defendant guilty.
Okay, maybe it's okay.
We're pleased with the conviction of Paul Wilder for the murder of Valerie Ross. Also, fraud and embezzlement may be white-collar crimes, but the U.S. Attorney's Office takes these crimes very seriously.
Couldn't you have done something to help him?
How was I supposed to do that, Diane?
You know things.
Things? Things that could get me killed. Is that what you want? Me with a bullet in the back of my skull?
No, I just...
I was just about to call him. Yeah, no, yeah, next week's still on. Could we maybe do this week? Yeah, next week's good. Doing a little light reading, Diane?
No, I was just wondering what...
Diane,
I need to see you right away. Meet me at the gallery.
are you all right?
Please, don't ask me too many questions. You're gonna be in danger. Just meet me.
Diane. Diane! 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 Somebody help me! Diane! Somebody help! Somebody help me!
Mrs. Wilder, when was the last time you spoke to Diane Reynolds?
I gave my statement to the police. You can talk to them.
Why don't you answer my question? Maybe we can help each other.
I don't think so.
The police think her death was a suicide.
Did you see the bruises on her face?
She was your business partner, right?
We were dissolving our partnership.
Why?
Because I need the money, that's why.
So did the police talk to you about Diane's death?
Yeah, they stopped by. I couldn't help them.
You're not much help to anyone lately, are you?
You know, I'm sorry, but according to the U.S. Attorney, Paul got what was coming to him.
What are you hiding, Clayton?
If I were you, I would just get on with my life.
Listen to me. I'm finding you a new lawyer.
No.
All right, and you're gonna tell me everything that you know. Every detail.
No. No new lawyer.
Who are you afraid of, Paul?
Lisa, leave this be. It's my life.
Your life? I just buried my best friend. Diane was murdered.
How?
Carbon monoxide asphyxiation. I think Clayton killed her.
Did you tell that to the police?
Tell him what? And my best friend had a compulsion for abusive liars? Other than some bruises on her face, which police didn't seem to notice, there was no proof. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I heard you. Now you listen to me, Lisa. You're digging where you shouldn't be.
What do you know about Ventures Investment Group? Answer me, Paul. You can't just cut me out.
No, Lisa.
If you don't tell me, I'll find out myself.
Lisa, please. It would kill me if anything happened to you.
What happened? Paul, it's happening. I'm just asking some questions.
Lisa, these people are very dangerous.
Who?
Stop what you're doing, Lisa. I'm warning you, please.
Paul!
Here's your reconveyance, giving you back your house.
Oh, great. Fax it to the bank that just repossessed it.
What are you gonna do?
Let's see. I have no house. Drowning in debt. Credit cards are maxed out. And I got Paul's attorney squeezing me for the rest of his bill.
Richard Wilcox?
You know him?
Word on the street is the go-to guy for people who are connected.
What does that mean?
Organized crime. So how do you figure Paul got involved with a guy like that?
Well, he was Clayton Darwin's lawyer, and he represents Fission. Do you think he's the reason the FBI's hanging around?
Maybe, yeah.
Ah. Clayton's involved, I know it. But I'm not getting a straight answer from anyone, including Paul.
And yet you're still hanging in with him.
I'm that crazy woman standing by a convicted murderer. That's me.
Lisa.
What?
Either way, it could be dangerous, and I don't like danger.
Well, that's kind of odd coming from a woman who makes a living around it.
When Marty was alive, life was one big adrenaline rush. Skip tracing, chasing down bail fugitives. But Marty went too far. And it killed him. And I made a vow never to cross that line again.
Take no chances, feel no pain.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. I'll take off. Thank you.
Where are you gonna go?
Nearest motel that takes cash.
Oh, crap. I feel like I'm turning away a stray kitten about to cross a freeway.
Meow. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for years.
What about your family?
My mother died, father ran off. Aside from a few bad choices in men, I've done okay. Thanks.
So Paul was someone you could finally trust.
You know what? The vows that I took that day meant something to me. It's a choice that I made. To love him, to trust him, to believe in him. There's no back door for me.
Come here. Now, you won't get no mints on the pillow and the sheets won't get turned down. But you'll be safe, and that's gotta count for something.
Absolutely not.
Settled. Let's do some homework. So what were the 3 words your friend texted you?
Venture Investment Group.
Full-service brokerage specializing in mergers and acquisitions. You didn't put any money in the market lately, did you? No, there's danger.
Look at that. They have offices in New York, Miami, and here. I gotta find out what this company's really about. You have to get in there.
I don't like what you're thinking.
I need a job.
Hey, coffee?
Oh, no thanks. I'm shaking already.
That's better. Use what nature gave you. Try this.
Are you sure that's not too much?
No. It's corporate.
Okay. Oh, I feel like I've been through a prize fight.
It's only the 4th round. You'll get your second wind.
I don't know if I can do this.
Yes, you can. You got me in your corner. Ooh. And these.
Are you kidding?
No. They're professional.
Does anyone even know what that means anymore?
Look, you have to draw attention when you need to, but not suspicion. You don't want them to see you before you see them. Right?
Okay.
You gotta walk that line.
Be happy to just walk. Something's missing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I know just the guy who can fix it.
Ventures investment. One moment, I'll connect you. You're late.
Late?
Personnel is through the door. Corridor on your left. Ventures investment. One moment, I'll connect you.
I'm afraid you don't have the skill set we're looking for, Miss,
Lisa Cruz.
but we had a Meredith Roberts scheduled for this interview.
You know, I'm new in town. I'm from Springfield, and I never want to go back there. Have you ever been to Springfield?
I wish I could help you, but...
Is there, like, an entry-level position anywhere I might be right for? Anything?
You're one of those won't take no for an answer people, aren't you?
It's your lucky day.
Well, if you want to be bored to death, there's an entry-level opening at our associate company, the medical care division. Clerk, office assistant.
I'll take it.
All right.
Thank you.
You'll be issued a key fob, which allows us to log all the entrances and exits to the building. And from the lobby, security will clear you to the upper floors. Oh, and we'll need your index finger.
My index finger?
A biometric fingerprint reader learns your print in case you need to go into sensitive areas.
Oh, yeah, I noticed all the security cameras around.
Digital, all done with software and motion technology.
Oh, Big Brother's watching. Do they go 24/7, these cameras?
The motion detectors only kick in after hours. Otherwise, we'd use too much disk space.
Oh, well, better be safe than sorry.
We live in troubled times.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry. Oh.
No, excuse me. I'm sorry. I should have been watching where I was going.
Oh, no. Looking for security office. You know where that would be?
Down the hall to your right.
Thank you. When I was a little girl, I dreamed about having a big church wedding.
Oh.
With an even bigger wedding dress. And my father walking me down the aisle. I ended up in a church parking lot with my husband bent over the limo getting busted by the FBI.
Bummer.
I miss my mother. Still not a day goes by that I don't think about her.
What happened?
I was in apparent suicide. Circumstances were suspicious. The police never found any evidence, but they think that my father could have done it.
Did you ever discuss it with him?
No. I was just 10. He was a difficult man. One day he took off and he never came back, so we didn't discuss it.
Wow.
Went through a string of foster homes, grew up, went through a string of men. And that was my life. Till I met Paul. And with him, looked like the stars were finally aligned.
Can I ask you something?
You want to hear more?
Yeah. This mission of yours to prove that your husband is innocent, is it because you honestly believe he is? Or because you need to prove to yourself you didn't screw up in marrying him?
Honestly,
Honestly.
I don't know. I just want the truth. Wherever that leads. Hi, Lisa. Oh my. Is he all right? Well, can I call? Is there a phone number? When can I see him? Thank you.
What happened?
I was in the hospital. He was attacked. Hi. No, the prison hospital can't tell me anything except that he's not allowed visitors. No, Richard Wilcox can't seem to help me either. Look, I don't know if I can do this.
Has to be a reason why Diane gave you ventures before she was killed. Search for it.
All right, Mom. Yes, Mom, I understand. It's my dad. His heart. He's gonna be all right.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you. Yeah, it is good.
I'm Michael.
Lisa.
We crossed paths the other day.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Welcome to Ventures.
Thank you.
Could you?
Oh, yeah, of course I can.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think this is you.
Oh, thank you.
Take care.
Every single word, digit, dot, and dash needs to be entered into new PC files, then triple checked against the original, then hard copies made of everything.
All before lunch? Kidding.
I don't have time for kidding.
Oh, okay. Yikes. I'm not getting anywhere. You know, I have your number. I'm gonna go over it with my supervisor. I'll get back to you. Thank you. You're welcome, please.
What the hell are you doing?
This woman just had cancer surgery and she's getting the runaround from her group plan. TriMed. I thought we were Equity Medical.
TriMed is a division of Equity, and you are not to engage in any conversation with anyone who could be a future litigant. Is that absolutely clear? I hope so.
Did they give you a lunch break?
Just catching up on some busy work. Besides, I already have acid reflux from a dragon lady who missed her day at charm school.
Let me guess, Ada Chan.
I thought you worked at Ventures.
I try to keep up on personnel issues.
Sort of a roving ambassador.
Sort of.
And right now, you're admiring my work at this copy machine, I can tell. Hey, when I get this down, maybe they'll give me a real job.
You're pretty ambitious for somebody who just started here. I like that.
Pass it along to whoever makes decisions around here. I'm so overqualified for this job, it's a joke.
Good luck.
Thank you. Equity.
Lisa, hi, how are you doing?
Hi, making a small dent.
Good. Listen, I just want to apologize for being sharp with you earlier, and if I seemed callous or...
No, it's fine.
No? I didn't know that you were friends with Mr. Fallon. Michael Fallon? Here, let me help you with these, and if there's anything that I can do for you, just let me know.
So Dragon Lady had an attitude adjustment.
Yeah, and his name is Michael Fallon. Fallon. Anything good?
Okay, it says he's co-CEO of Ventures Investment Group, one of Chicago's most eligible bachelors, but slim on the usual background. Where is he from? Where did he go to school?
Well, maybe the guy's private. Doesn't want his personal life laid out on the internet like everyone else.
Ooh, good looking. And you said he seemed interested?
Hey, I'm still married. Can you punch in on that picture right there? Richard Wilcox.
Uh-huh. Okay, so Wilcox connects Clayton, Darwin, Paul, and Fallon. And you found a money tie to fission. You gotta dig up more.
I can't access anything else from my station.
What about Dragon Lady's PC?
I can't get there during the day.
What time does the building close?
At 6 p.m. But there's security cameras at every entrance and in the parking garage. And the interior cameras are digital and they capture motion after 8 p.m.
Then you have a window.
Yeah, but you can't just walk in. They log all entries.
But Marty taught me a thing or two about breaking down security. The thing about most systems is they only track entrances, not exits. But if you leave a back door unlatched...
Oh, so you sign out and then sneak back in.
Bingo.
Well, have a good evening, Lisa.
You too, Ada.
You know, Clayton, I thought we had a deal.
Michael, I let you clean your money, but the feds are still hovering. I'm in danger of being shut down.
In the meantime, I keep asking myself, what good are you? Especially after I find out you book a trip out of the country.
A vacation. A short vacation.
Really, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like after your partner's trial, you figured everything out of the way, you could do whatever you wanted.
Michael, for God's sake, do you think I would try to cheat you? Come on.
Clayton, come on. You already have. You've been skimming my money.
No. I would never try to skim from you.
Look me in the eye and tell me that.
I didn't say
I said, look me in the eye and tell me that.
Maybe it was Paul.
Who do you think I am?
He ran with it. I told him not to get carried away.
You insult me.
Maybe it was, okay, look, I know the shortages you're talking about, all right? I told accounting to keep
Clayton,
up the books.
Clayton, start saying your prayers. Just start saying your prayers.
I was just trying to protect Paul. I told him not to be greedy.
Say bye-bye.
I know this seems really funny to you, but I'm really trying to make this clear. It's not me. It was Paul. I was just trying to
The subject was money laundering, and Clayton was worried about the feds still hanging around.
Michael's reaction to that?
It was low-key but threatening, and he accused Clayton of skimming.
How did it end up?
I don't know. I had to get out of there. I was terrified.
Well, you should be if these guys are who I think they are. I made a call to a guy who owed me a favor. The SEC is sniffing around Ventures, and I don't like the sound of any of it.
What, are they looking for improprieties?
I didn't offer specifics, but the CEO of Ventures, and has been for 19 years, is Gerald Woodward, not Michael Fallon.
So the question is...
Who's Michael Fallon?
Well, only 5 minutes, are they?
Traffic was a bear.
Just come with me. This will be your new workspace.
My new workspace?
You're going to be Mr. Woodward's new assistant, beginning today.
Gerald Woodward?
Yes. Your hours will stay the same, just don't expect a heavy workload.
And that would be because...
Mr. Woodward doesn't come into the office. He travels.
Oh. All right.
New digs. Nice.
A mystery reassignment.
You were the one who was unhappy with the last gig, right?
Did I sound ungrateful?
Then we'll celebrate after work.
All right. Thank you.
My pleasure. So you're from Springfield, went to IU, and graduated with a business degree.
All right, either you're a mind reader or...
Or I pulled your personnel file.
Isn't that an invasion of privacy?
Take it as a compliment. I had to go to a lot of work.
Oh.
Well, actually not a lot. See, anything goes if you're the boss.
Adventures?
Ventures CEO.
Okay, so boss asks new employee out for drinks. Am I entering a hostile workplace?
I promise I'll keep a legal distance, okay? But I'm old school. Two people meet, enjoy each other's company, where's the harm?
Is that what's happening here?
I'd like to think so. But you're free to escape the second I bore you.
You're safe so far.
Good.
Good. All right. I'm fascinated with this company. Can you just tell me what the deal is with Gerald Woodward?
What about him?
I mean, he never comes in. He doesn't even check in for messages. Am I ever gonna meet this man?
Gerald's the grand old man of the firm. Emeritus status. He'll check in soon, I'm sure. But more important, let's talk about you.
No.
Yes. Ever been married?
No.
I detected a pause.
No. I came close once. I don't see a ring on your finger.
Waiting for the right woman. Woman who'll make my head spin and my knees go weak.
And what about your heart? Mr. CEO.
My heart will know when it's real.
All right. I said one drink. I should get back.
Sure about that? That limo can drop you by your place later on.
Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you.
All right. Then we'll just have to do this another night then.
Okay. Another night. Oh. Thank you. Oh, Michael. So how did you become CEO of Ventures?
Long story. Run Irish kid, got my education on the street. Took down some cash early on and turned it into venture capital.
Which backs all these companies I push paper for.
Well, I was a born gambler. Blessed with a luck of the Irish and a knack for revitalizing distressed firms.
Yeah, I'd say. Like Equity Medical?
Like Equity. We're new to the healthcare trade, but it's turned into a real cash cow for us.
Like renewable energy is becoming. I noticed this company, Fission.
Whoa. What is this?
What?
You doing an interview about me for the Wall Street Journal?
I'm just interested. Is that all right with you?
For now.
Wilcox finally pulled through. They're gonna let me see Paul. I'm on my way right now.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous. They wouldn't even allow a phone call until now. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you look fine.
You know, you never were a good liar. You've changed. Your hair, the perfume is different. I almost didn't recognize you.
I got a job.
You shouldn't have had to do that.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry for the pain that I caused you, Lisa. I'm so angry at myself for not being more honest with you.
Tell me everything about Valerie.
My time with Valerie was crazy. But I did not harm her in any way.
Who did?
Do you see what they did to me?
What who did to you?
Doesn't that tell you to stop asking questions and just to get on with your life?
You have to help me help you.
Lisa, this is nothing that I want you to have any knowledge of, okay?
I know about the ties between Fission and Ventures Investment. Did you ever have any dealings with a Michael Fallon?
How do you know about him?
It's okay.
I asked you how you knew about him.
My new job is at Ventures.
Oh, no.
Who's Gerald Woodward?
Woodward is a front. They're paying him to stay out of the way while they...
Shh.
Lisa, listen to me. We may never see each other again. That is crushing me. But I love you with all of my heart, and I am pleading with you to please stop what you're doing before they stop you.
I love you.
Mrs. Wilder,
Oh,
I just want to speak with you. Look, whatever you're doing on your own at Ventures, it's not going to work.
I didn't ask you.
If you find any evidence, it's not going to stand up in court. You're risking your life needlessly.
I have a long drive back, excuse me.
Did you know that Michael Fallon isn't his real name? Your friend's a felon who did time for manslaughter, which in reality was a murder that didn't stick because the key witness vanished. Later turned up floating in Boston Harbor. You want more? Michael Donovan is his real name. His father was the Don of New England's Irish Mafia, till he was indicted for murder and racketeering and took off to places unknown. We now think he's responsible for ordering the murders of Valerie Ross and Diane Reynolds and the attack on your husband.
I've heard enough.
Ventures Investments is a respectable firm. But they've been co-opted by the Donovan crime family. They bought into Fission and other companies to help them launder millions in drug profits.
You were aware of all of this? Why didn't you arrest someone else besides my husband?
We wanted to flip him to help prove a case against Donovan. When Paul didn't cooperate, he took the fall. We want you to wear a wire, Lisa, to try and get Michael to admit what we already suspect.
I'm not helping you. You're wasting your breath.
Why not?
If I'm gonna risk my life, I'm gonna do it for my husband, not to boost your career. She asked me to wear a wire.
So Michael, the venture capitalist, is Michael Prince of the Irish Mafia.
If what she says is true.
Lisa!
What?
It's a matter of record. Father's Frank Donovan's been on the lam for racketeering and murder charges for years. Rap sheet longer than a toilet roll. You can lay odds he's the real reason the feds are hanging around.
And not to arrest Michael?
You got feelings for him, don't you?
I just don't believe a word these people say, okay?
Okay,
Fair enough?
yeah, but believe this, Lisa. Michael's in their sights, but the old man is the big catch. We are talking about nasty people here, Lisa. You gotta get the hell out while you can.
Well, look, if the FBI wants me to work for them, then I must be onto something that could help Paul.
Everything at work okay?
Yeah.
You seem far away. Distant.
Maybe I am.
And come back. That's better. So how's your father?
My father?
His condition?
Oh. Much better, thank you. Thanks for asking.
What kind of cardiac problem did he have?
Blocked artery. They went in, did surgeries. Much better.
I keep a suite at the Park View. We could drop by for some after-dinner drinks.
Not tonight.
And what about your place?
That's no good either.
Are you hiding something?
Hiding?
Hiding. Jealous boyfriend, roommate?
You're on to me. I have a jealous roommate, and she works an early shift.
That must be inconvenient.
Never. Sipping champagne on New Year's Eve is as wild as I get.
Then we'll just have to change that, won't we?
I feel like he can see right through me. I'm not stupid. I know what he wants.
Of course you know what he wants, to get you in the sack. Only this one kills people, Lisa.
I tried to access more files, but I couldn't.
Or you're gonna have to get into Michael's PC.
I can't. It's locked with his password. I'm in over my head, Max.
Which is what I've been telling you. You gotta find out what's there and not, and get the hell out.
I need help.
You know, your best bet is the one you don't want to accept. Make that FBI agent your best friend.
I mean, when Marty chased down a bail skip, he must have known some tricks of the trade to get into a computer. Come on.
You are so damn headstrong, you're gonna get yourself killed.
I just want the truth.
Yeah, and I want you alive at the end of this.
Just a little more information, Max. Please, that's all I need. Meow, meow.
Marty, help me. Keystroke logger records each stroke on a keyboard.
And the person typing doesn't know?
No, it plugs in between the keyboard and the PC where nobody will notice. It has a chip that stores everything entered, including the user passwords.
So I'd have to get into Michael's office to install it.
Back in later to recover what's been recorded. But all you need are his access codes, which you figure he'd use anytime he logs on.
Ooh, what about the fingerprint reader that secures his office?
Do it when the door's open.
With him in the office?
Girl, use what God gave you to get him breathing hard, then do what you gotta do.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
I'm Lisa Cruz. I'm Mr. Woodward's new assistant. I have some information that Mr. Fallon requested.
I'm afraid he's busy.
Helen? It's all right. Miss Cruz, please come on in. Well, isn't this a nice surprise? Now I'm gonna have to act all businesslike so Helen doesn't figure us out.
Yes, me too, Mr. Fallon.
What's this? Okay. I think that can be arranged, absolutely.
Call for you, Mr. Fallon. Clayton Darwin.
This'll only be a minute.
Sure.
Be right back.
All right.
Hello? Clayton?
What do you think you're doing?
Try my file.
Helen? No one was there. You sure it was a man's voice?
A woman's. I assumed it was Mr. Darwin's assistant and that she would put him on.
Thank you, Mr. Fallon. I'll follow through with that request.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Lock the door. So how'd it go?
Oh, well, Michael was not happy when he heard it was Clayton on the phone. And I have to go to dinner with him now.
But you got your business done.
Yes, it's in place, and he was logging in when I left. But listen, I can't get it back the same way. His assistant is a hawk. She almost caught me.
So drop in after hours.
We're back to the print reader.
I got another Marty trick. Gummy bears. You gotta lift his print off something, then you hold the gummy to the touchpad, and voila. Perk is you can eat the evidence. Mm.
I don't see why we have a problem at all. Paul's in jail. They logged all over, and the money's left. I wasn't skimming. There's just. It's a book. It's in the books. We can straighten it out, Michael. It's not a problem. Can you say something or just sit there? Oh no, no! It doesn't have to be like this, Michael. Please, Michael. Please, let's. Okay. We'll talk later. Okay.
Hi, Michael. Sorry I'm late.
Hey, no problem. Had some business to deal with. Order your drink.
Thank you. You having a rough day?
You could say that, yes. Some people, they just don't listen.
Need a shoulder to cry on?
No, because I'm not the one who's going to be hurting tonight.
Are we gonna eat?
Maybe later, what do you say? Let's get out of here, huh? Come on, baby.
So what were you like as a boy?
When I was a kid, I was doing errands for guys with diamond pinky rings. I'd go to all the fancy hotels. All the high rollers were, and I'd sit there and I'd say to myself, Self, someday I'm gonna live in one of those places. 3 a.m., you want a burger? Room service, bang, you got it. Valet, laundry, dry cleaning, anything, everything, all taken care of.
Till you have a soulmate who'll look after you. It's very convenient.
If I had a soulmate, I would not have her looking out after me. I would have her up on a pedestal with everyone waiting on her. Someone like you.
Michael, I can't do this.
Yes, you can. I'm sorry. I should probably take this. What? Damn it, just hold him there. Terry, pull over. I'm sorry, give me just a second.
Is everything all right?
No, everything's not all right. I have some business that needs my immediate attention.
What's going on?
Why?
Michael, I'm just asking you what's going on.
Forget it. I gotta go. Where do you live? I'll drop you off.
You know what? I can find my own way home, thank you.
Lisa, don't be this way.
Fine. It's fine. Take care of your business, Michael.
Lisa, tried you all weekend. Weren't returning messages?
No, I told you this morning I wasn't feeling well.
All right, I want to apologize for leaving you like that the other night.
It's okay. I'm a big girl. I found my way home.
Oh, right. Just where is home, by the way?
I told you I'm bunking with a friend.
That's right, you did. You told me with a friend, but you didn't say where.
Well, why don't I invite you over for dinner sometime and you can see for yourself? I got work to do.
Why are you blowing me off?
I'm not blowing you off, Michael.
Are you upset with me or what?
No, I've got to work. He's suspicious. I know it.
Yeah, well, if you don't get the key logger back, it's all been a waste.
Well, then I have to go back tonight. And there's security cameras everywhere.
I don't do this kind of thing anymore, Lisa.
Tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, God, I'm not ready. can't do this.
Look like phones, but they're link transmitters. Engage the red button, it's a direct line to mine. Green button switches on a digital recorder. You following this?
I'm following. You're
Okay.
gonna help me?
Yes, I'm gonna help. Don't get gushy on me. It's also got a GPS tracking chip that'll let me find you in the middle of a snowstorm if we get separated.
Thanks.
You ever use a gun before?
Yeah, lots of times.
Good. Just point and shoot. Bury it on you somewhere, just in case. And if you feel threatened, don't hesitate.
All right, remember, we're gonna be on security cameras wherever we go.
Yeah, just act like you know what you're doing. The regular cleaning crew might still be in there. Okay, so we have spreadsheets filled with figures and bank routing numbers.
All right, look for fission. There, fission. And those are the dates of the transfers Paul was accused of making.
1, 2, 3, 5 accounts, totaling $10,200,000.
To 5 accounts of the Caymans.
Looks like from there, it goes out of the Caymans accounts to a holding company in Luxembourg, then is routed
To Singapore and back to the Caymans.
washed money into a brand new account.
So the 10 million that disappeared from the Caymans is now back in the Caymans.
Oh. The rest of it's encrypted. I'll need help from a hacker I just bailed out.
Do you trust him?
Brother-in-law.
Oh.
Black sheep of the family. Got busted for hacking into the DMV to make my tickets disappear. I am sending him the files now. Is it him again?
Yes. It's the 4th time he's called.
You better answer it, otherwise he's gonna think something's wrong.
Hey, you're up early.
How you feeling?
Ah, still a little under the weather.
Well, let's get some breakfast. It'll make you feel better. Tell me where you are. I'll come get you.
You know, I could not eat right now if somebody paid me. I'll see you in the office in a couple hours.
Okay. Okay, then I'll see you later.
All right, All right, he's not backing off.
Lisa, this ain't playtime anymore. You have to call your friend at the FBI.
And tell her what?
Tell her we have Michael Donovan's files.
And I'm not giving her those files until I have the evidence I need to give Paul a new trial.
Well, then use the files as a chip to buy yourself some protection from the FBI until we can get the rest of the stuff deciphered. There's a couple more things you should know.
What?
If you have any doubt about who Michael Donovan is, I found out he's married. He has a wife and 2 kids living in Boston.
What else?
Go to the FBI, Lisa, now.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car!
Michael, what the hell are you doing? Your goon nearly ripped my arm off.
Sorry about that, but you weren't being very cooperative.
What, have you been following me?
When you couldn't keep your lies straight, I put a tracking chip in your SUV. You know, Lisa, I thought we had something together. We still can if you come to your senses.
You're married, Michael. A minor inconvenience.
So what else do you know?
I don't need to know anything else. Stop the car. I want to get out.
You know, I'm not a very big TV guy, but let me show you this little video that came to my attention.
Do you have any response to the serious allegations against you, Mr. Wilder?
I have no comment.
Mrs. Wilder, how do you feel about the charges against your husband?
I support my husband completely. He's innocent of all charges.
Different hair. But who could ever mistake that beautiful face of yours? Look, so we're both married. Life is complicated. But I believe in living life fully while you can. Now, I don't know what your motivation to work in equity was. But I have to believe it was beyond coincidence, wouldn't you?
My husband's in prison. I needed a job.
Survival, I understand. I had to learn it early on from where I came from. And loyalty to your husband. It only raises my admiration for you even more.
Where are we going, Michael?
We're going on a trip. Someplace special.
Michael, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going with you.
Anything you need, we can pick up there.
I need to speak with Special Agent Selena Munez. Hi, I'm meeting a Michael Fallon. I got a package here for him?
Sorry, you missed Mr. Fallon's plane. Oh, by 10 minutes.
Oh, damn. This is important. I suppose I could get it FedEx if you didn't change his flight plan.
No, usual destination.
Cayman Islands.
Right.
Right. Oh, did his manifest have an address on it?
Yeah, sure. It's right here.
Oh, super.
Come on, let's go.
Michael, this is insane. Don't you think I'm going to be missed?
Missed by who? Your husband's in prison, you have no family? Just relax, will you? Enjoy the weather. It's a beautiful place. Hey,
Michael,
you look good. You look fit.
Zora takes me to the beach every day. Sea air works wonders.
Dad, this is Lisa. Lisa, this is my dad.
Hello, sir.
Make yourself at home. After you're freshened up, Zora will fix us dinner.
And then we'll have business to discuss.
How do you knock? I'll be out when I'm ready.
You look hot. Hurry. You should just let things be.
Michael, this is not. Michael, stop.
Lisa, I want you.
Stop. Can I hurry now?
Excuse me, can you help me? I think I am just plain lost. Now, I turned here, which I thought would take me to the main road, but I think I should have turned there.
What is this?
It's my cell phone. Give it to me.
It's a transmitter, and it's connected.
You even breathe hard? This'll make a tunnel where your brain was.
You're recording what we're saying.
I want to go home right now. Take
No,
me to the airport.
no. We're gonna finish what we started.
Michael, stop.
I want you on your knees! Now! Slowly.
FBI, head to the air! Don't.
I'll be damned. Frank Donovan.
With Michael. Everybody all right, Macaulay?
We're fine.
I'll just take these gentlemen off your hands then.
Not so fast, Agent Nunez.
Excuse me.
Oh, we'll be happy to have you escort us back, but in the meantime, escape fugitive Francis J. Donovan and his son Michael are legally in my custody.
Like, I'm not following you, Macaulay.
Well, as you know, Mr. Donovan is on the FBI's 10 most wanted list, and that $1 million reward, it's ours. Oh, my new associate, Lisa Wilder, and I will turn Mr. Donovan over to you at the Chicago Federal Building, at which time we'll expect you to sign papers making us the benefactors of such reward. This way.